What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Brinks, and today I am coming to you guys with a hair video.
Bruh.
So, quick little update, you guys. So, I was thinking about possibly doing like the lipo laser surgery from Sono, Bello. So, I had an appointment with them today for the consultation, and like if I want to do it, like I can get my whole belly snatched, but it's going to cost me 10K. So let's just cue the intro, you guys, and then we'll start getting more into that, and you guys can just like comment questions and stuff, and then I'll probably do like a follow-up video on questions that you guys ask up under this video. But let's cue the intro. Alright guys, so this is going to be like really brief on Sono Bello. Like I want to do a bigger video, but I don't want to do the video until I decide whether or not I'm going to go through with it or not. But like I'm really strongly considering it. So we're just going to like see where it goes. So I did get my consultation today. And we basically went over like my problem areas, what I do exercise wise, what I'm doing eating and dieting wise, and we kind of went from there. So a lot of you guys may not know, but I used to be a size 12-14. Fresh out of high school, I was a 12-14. So around 2005, that's when I graduated. So around 2006-ish, end of 2005-ish, I started having like coughing attacks and shortness of breath episodes, to the point where like walking right up the street to the bus stop, I would have to stop because I would feel like I was going to pass out. Sometimes, I mean a lot of the times, not sometimes, that shortness of breath led to like a coughing attack where I would keep coughing and then eventually just start throwing up, and it really was affecting me, especially to the point where if I didn't eat that morning, I was literally coughing up mucus and blood mixed together. So long story short, my mom got freaked out. I got it treated. I had a tumor around my left lung. It was not cancerous. That is the reason for my free tattoo, you guys, because I did eventually get over it. So this tattoo is what I got to symbolize conquering that challenge. Anyways, so in order for me to get rid of it, they had to put me on steroids. So when I got on steroids, I kind of blew up. I blew up in size. So I went from that size 12 to 14 straight up to 22, 24. Now currently I am it depends on how clothes fit. I'm more of a 16, 18-ish, depending on the stretch and the fit of the clothes. But I still have a lot of that leftover belly from there, and it's been really, really hard to lose it. I've been really comfortable with my body. I preach body positivity, but that does not mean that I am, how do I say this? Like, I'm not completely unhappy with it, but I would like to like experience what it would be like for me to try to get back to that size 12, 14. I don't want to be skinny mini. I don't want to do any of that. Like, I do a lot of walking during the week, you guys. So like, I don't have any problems with my legs. I know that inner thigh area that I kind of struggle with. will eventually tone itself up as I keep walking. Because I've gotten back into that and I do it like all spring and summer into fall, but then winter I kind of take a break because it's hard to get out there, especially when I got TK and try to walk around the block while it's freezing and he's in his wagon, because I don't want him to be out there and possibly catch a cold, pores getting open and stuff from possibly sweating. You guys know how that goes. So, like I kind of want to get back down to that kind of tighter tummy that I had like back when I was in high school. I don't want to lose all my curves. I just want that tighter tummy. That's the area that I'm focusing on. I'm not unhappy with my belly, but I would like to, like I said, experience what it's like being my age that I am currently right now, getting back to that kind of shape that I had in high school. So that's what prompted my visit to Sono, Bello, you guys. Just getting to that point and throwing it out there. That's what prompted my visit to Sono, Bello. So I kind of forgot the freaking folder in the bedroom. I will be right back so I can like tell you guys a little bit more in detail. All right, guys. So I'm back. So I had to go get my little Sono Bello folder. So, if you guys don't know, Sono Bello is laser lipo surgery. It's not like regular lipo. And the way that she explained the process to me, like you're literally going to have one incision on each spot that you're wanting to get treated. So what it does is they literally go in, they melt the fat, and then they kind of suck it out. I believe I'm explaining this right. So they melt the fat, excuse me, y'all, and they suck it out. And then what they do is they warm the skin up. They heat the skin up so that it tightens back up. And then you're left for like a 2-week recovery. She said there's like no real downtime. The first 3 days are going to be your hardest days. And she said you'll pretty much feel most of the pain on day 3. That's when you're going to be the most sore. Because they have, I think she said lidocaine or something that's going to be in your system for like 24 to 48 hours. So while you're healing, like you don't feel it, but once that kind of wears off, you will literally feel the pain and numbness in your stomach area. But she said that day 3 is going to be the worst out of the 3 days. And then once that's over, you're kind of just recovering. You will be wearing shapewear for those first 2 weeks to kind of tighten the skin and keep everything intact. For those first 2 weeks, it just helps the body conform and stay as tight as possible while you're healing and while your body's recovering from the fat loss. So they give you this when you first start. So these are like all the areas that they can treat. I don't know if you guys can see this clearly, but these are all the areas that you can treat. So I wanted to do my my upper stomach, my lower stomach, and then my hips. So my hips, right? Yeah. Not my hips, my waist. Sorry, you guys. Everybody always tells me that I have like a really, really small waist. So I want it to be conformed as it should. So yeah, guys, they give you that. And they highlight all the areas that you would like to get treated. And then for payment, they go by your BMI. So my BMI is a 38. I thought she would have put my current weight on here, but she didn't. So my BMI is a 38. And they do have like a lot of promos going on. So if you paid in full, you would get $1,000 off. If you booked it during your consultation, you would get $750 off in addition with that $1,000 if you paid in full, as well as paid during the consultation. And then they have a promotion going on right now for July, which would give you like an additional $250 off in addition to that $1,000 and the $750. And this is exactly how she explained it to me. There is like a surgical fee, which is almost $2,000. And then they have like certain specials on how many areas you get treated. So the way she explained it to me is that each area is usually like $4,000 to $6,000 per area, but the more areas you get treated, the less that amount goes down. So since I was looking at those three areas, the upper stomach, lower stomach, and the waist area, I was looking at roughly $2,700 per area, which is a little steep for me. So I think I'm going to do some more research to find out like if there's any other options before I buckle down and actually take this option, before I lock it in and say, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. But anyways, you guys, the overall total for that came up to almost $10,000. So all three areas, the surgical fee, the shaper that they give you when recovering, your monthly checkups are included in that price as well. And then I remember she said you get some type of healing products. I don't know exactly what those healing products are. Maybe they'll explain them more if I was going to book today, but since I didn't book today, she didn't go into much detail. They do have financing options, but because my credit currently sucks right now, I'm a little scared to find out what that financing option for me would be, and I think I would pretty much get declined anyway. So enough about that, you guys. If I decide to do it, I will keep you guys updated. I'm going to post another video. I think I'll do like a week update for next week. Come back and tell you guys like if I found any other different ideas that I'm thinking about doing. And we'll pretty much go from there. Other than that, I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to get started on this hair video. So